Oh, here we are. It's week 7. How we ended up this way. It's me, Jeffrey, and here's our theme song. Here we go. Yay. No. Gosh, that's just so abrupt. So abrupt. I just don't even know. So, hi kids, it's week 7, and it's how we ended up this way. And if you don't know, it's me, Jeffrey, and alongside of me tonight, I got Dana. How you doing, Dana?
Hello, I'm well. How are you?
I'm Peachy Keen, and then blow me tonight. I've got Callie. How you doing, Cal?
That's a new spot for me, huh?
I know. You're not very often blow me.
No, it's not our thing.
No, it's usually Dana's job.
Yeah.
Just where I like him. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. And then last but not least, Miss Kristen, how you doing, boo?
Peachy, how are you guys doing?
Not shabby. All right, kids. Well, let's get into it. Anybody have any exciting thing? Oh my gosh, my whole tongue just like swole. I can't talk. Did anybody have anything exciting happen this week?
Sort of.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the kids are on spring break, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for them. I mean, today was good though. I mean, they went outside, but besides that, they really embraced the beginning of Easter break here by rocking the TV pretty hard.
Yeah, we're not doing spring break this week. I was going to let them, because I've been pretty much following New York's schedule. And then I'm like, no, because we're going to be traveling next week.
Right.
And,
all right.
I'm like,
you're kind of flip-flopping your week around.
Yeah. So we're going to do spring break, when we're home next week. Yay! Which is going to be
finally
an experience. Yeah. It's going to be intense. I have no idea how I'm going to pull this all off.
You will. You always do.
Well, yeah, with the help of a party planner, a caterer, and a cake decorator, because I'm bougie as shit and just don't care.
Was it home that I had to serve as your Doppler radar?
My Doppler radar?
Don't you remember when you drove through like the hurricane weather?
Oh, yes. The last time I came up there, wasn't that?
Yes, and it was like it followed you all the way from Missouri to New York. And so
Brian's here.
Yeah, so that was your last trip.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens this time. Well, this time I have another adult with me, so it'll be an experience. Oh, okay.
Bye, Dana.
One's coming, one's going.
Okay, all right. I feel like we're a soap opera. With soap opera digest, where they got the comings and goings, you just never know who's going to show up and leave.
It's free for all Monday. So
the great thing about it always being week 7 is we can just kind of switch.
Tomorrow.
Brian made me do it.
I meant to open it before it came out.
Now I want a Pepsi. Damn it.
No.
I've got a little Samuel.
No, I don't know. Did you guys? So over
You'll
the
die
weekend,
faster. Don't do that.
Dakota convinced me to do the Sprite challenge on TikTok. And I was like, well, I don't know what, all these people. And I was making fun of it because she did it. But you were supposed to do it with like the big bottle, I don't know what size they are. The normal size.
Talk to me
2
like
liters.
Talk to me like an old person that doesn't know what TikTok is and tell me what the whole Sprite challenge is. I don't know what that means.
So you were just supposed to chug like basically a bottle of Sprite without burping. Well, I don't typically keep soda in the house, and now
How can you not burp?
Well, I just have like the little teeny there's 7.5 ounce cans.
Like, wait a second. Can you burp afterwards, or you just?
You can burp afterwards.
Okay,
but you have to get through the whole thing without burping.
Okay,
so it's the whole thing. Yeah,
that's terrible.
Oh yeah, there's it's quite the mess.
It's better than the Tide Pod challenge, though.
Is it?
People are idiots.
Ta-da.
So I was
That really
like,
sums the whole thing up. People are idiots.
yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, fine, I'll do it. And I got my little 7.5 ounce can instead of the 24 ounce, 30 ounce can, whatever your bottle you're supposed to do, right?
Jeffrey, I wasn't trying to call you an idiot, but here you are proving me wrong.
Right,
All right.
right. Well, I got but I only
Every-
had a little tiny can. You know what I mean? It's to make cocktails with. It's not, you know what I mean? Who drinks a little tiny can? It's, half the size of a normal can.
The 8-ounce thing.
So of course I chug it, which I gotta say it was actually not easy to do. I was struggling. Of course, my fat jaw is all hanging out, jaws and things. I'm just looking terrible in the video. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to post this. And she's like, just do it, bitch. And at the end, I'm just like looking at the camera and I'm like, if you're a bitch, just say so. Right? And I just got this little tiny can. Here we are. I did it. I'm like, the things that they're getting me to do on this TikTok thing is just too much, okay? And then she's got the things, I'm telling you, the things these kids got me doing on there, it's not okay. It's not
I'm
okay.
gonna go ahead and agree with you.
It's fun, though. I'm having a good time. I got this little group of women. We're all on there. We all support each other. We all go and like and comment and share our stuff. We are having a lot of fun.
Like
You
the
remember-
Golden Girls?
Yes.
Remember when life was simple and everybody just wanted to plank on things? That was it.
No.
Just plank
Fat
on
people
something.
were not planking on nothing.
Yeah, what was up with that?
It was like 15 years ago. It was like all you had to do to be internet famous was plank on variety
See,
of
humans
things
have
in a
always
video.
been stupid. We just got video now.
If I was planking on something, it was in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That sounds boring.
that's for Wednesday.
No, that was a good time. Make sure you tune in on Wednesdays. Coming soon, Guilty Pleasures. We'll be talking about planking in the bedrooms. Gay Olympics. Yes, we will.
Remember the Gay Olympics?
Yes, I do.
What?
We'll be talking about.
Oh,
We'll
the
have to have
bar
Brian
Olympics.
come. Yeah, we'll have to have Brian come in on Wednesday because we got stories. All right, kids. Well, let's get into it. Let's do our check-in, huh? Let's check in. How do you feel today? Hashtag what's your emoji? Let's start with you, Dana. What's your
Me-
number, boo?
Let's see. I got a 1 and a 2 and a 6
And a 1, 2, 3.
10
Sorry.
and maybe a little bit of 8. I don't know. I had a spectrum. I'm on the spectrum.
No comment. Okay. All right. Okay, Brian. What about you? Where's your week been?
About a 6, a 9, and then oscillating between a 4 and 11.
Okay. All right. Cal, what about you?
Well, right now I'm a 1, but I'm also a little bit of a 6. A lot of big projects, which I'll tell you about shortly. So I desperately need a little bit more sleep, but I'm also very happy with what I got done this weekend. So
Awesome. All right, Miss Kristen, what about you, sister?
Let's see. I've been a 1 this week. I've been a 6 this week. I've been slightly a 9 this week. Slightly a 4 and a 7 this week. I've been kind of it all this week. I was slightly thrown to the wolves this week at work. Like,
Got a little.
here, learn. And then,
Here, learn.
by the way, you're another year older. Get old. You know, that kind of thing. So,
Oh, it's your
Jane,
birthday. That's
Jane is a little 6 and an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how about you, Jeffrey?
I'd have to say I'm probably like mostly a 9 and 11 just because the amount of work that I'm like, holy shit, how am I going to accomplish all this? And then I was a little 7. Oh, I made one of the things I keep seeing on the TikToks where it's these videos, right? Was these people like get on there and they're like, so we're old now. You have to buy the good booze and I'm going to teach you how to make a drink. And it's like this complicated cocktail.
I like the old timey drinks.
I'm like, we're going to make a Jeffrey drink, kids, right? So I got a bottle of Jack.
I
Ice
just
in
make
the
a bunch
glass.
of bastard versions of of fashions. That's
Just
kind
a
of my
bunch of
go-to.
Jack and a splash of Coke. There you go, kids. I'm like, you want to be fancy? I threw a metal straw in it. It's great. It was great. That was it. And yeah, so that was how I rolled. So that kind of kicked my ass. We got some information here. Britney Spears is pregnant, so yeah, 9
That
and
didn't
4.
take
Happy
long.
for him.
That
Super-
didn't take long.
With that guy for like what feels like years. She just wasn't allowed to,
Yeah.
live a life.
Yeah, how crazy. Could
Wait,
you
you get your
imagine?
freedom and you decide to have a kid?
Yeah.
Well,
Are we sure
Yeah.
she's okay? No.
She's just going to leave it somewhere. It'll be fine.
Mm,
I'm just kidding.
Poor
No,
Britney.
you're not.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't know if
I thought she was getting married. Like I thought, like Versace was doing her dress and all
I
that.
really am. It's a Jeffrey drink. Go check it out on TikTok. Oh yeah, she decided to get married too. Yeah, I don't know if I spent 13 years trapped in a conservatorship. If I would ever get married or have
Mm-mm.
no.
No,
I'd
I'm
wanna-
free.
Yeah.
I'd want to shop, vacation, and
Drugs.
like go. Yeah.
Drugs.
I'd probably want to do cocaine naked on the strip. You know what I mean? And do body shots off naked people. Like
Well,
I
she
wouldn't
can't
want
do
to.
stuff like that.
I wouldn't want to do.
Can't?
Yes, she
No, she's
can.
Britney Spears. Well,
she
she
doesn't have to
can,
do it in
but it would be
public.
everywhere.
She can hire the Chippendale dancers to come to her living room.
Oh
Listen,
yeah, but she can't go on Sunset
she's
Boulevard.
Britney, bitch. She can do what she wants.
Just saying. Like Kelly's like, oh dear.
And she's 40. So if she's old AF,
Wait,
I
she's
am
only 40?
really old AF.
I thought she was older than me. I don't know why I thought that.
You're
No.
basically the same age.
Close.
She'll be 41 this year. So
Mm.
Yeah, I think, and that brings up an interesting thing of which too has been a very big topic on TikTok with toxic parents. And her dad, I think, is a very great example of what a toxic parent is.
So is her
That's-
mom.
Yeah, really out for the money. And then somebody had said, oh, let's talk about toxic kids who you do everything for. And I just kind of like whipped around and I'm like, oh, wasn't that the key word though, sister? You did everything for them.
Yeah.
So what you're talking about is a spoiled brat. So you spoiled them, did everything for them, and now you're pissed because you spoiled them? I mean, that's different. That's a whole different situation than somebody talking about a toxic parent who's narcissistic and has caused mental trauma.
I feel like I'm a toxic parent because I'm still holding the bottle for the baby and he's 8 months old.
I'd have to agree.
He's lazy. No, he can hold it. And Joe makes him hold it, but for me, he's like,
Yeah.
he ain't holding it.
Just take a pillow and prop it under there, and if it falls, he'll pick it up.
Or he like takes a couple sips and then makes like laughs and throws it.
Well, so he's not hungry.
Oh no, he's just likes to mess with me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hungry.
Okay.
That boy is always hungry.
I've seen the pictures. I concur. I say that with love.
Even when he's like super sick, he still eats like totally normally.
Is anybody else really excited that the weather isn't like so trashy lately? Like we haven't gotten a serious snowstorm in a minute up here.
no, all we've had is rain.
Yep,
Oh,
I'll
it's
take
right.
it.
No, it snowed yesterday morning.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's like
it wasn't like a real snow.
All we've had is flooded waters around here.
I don't know, but if it snows next week, I'm not coming. I'm canceling the trip. Kelly, you're going to have to host the baby shower for me. You can have it at my house. Okay, let me know how it goes.
No.
Let me. So, but Cal, what's your project going on? What are you doing at the house? Are you renovating? Are you tearing out walls?
Well,
Are you
so
putting in a bidet?
do you remember about
Bidet.
2 years ago when COVID started and they sent everybody home and said we're not sure how long you're going to be working remotely? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So I got this brilliant idea to start building a home office that we powered through a good portion of it like in a weekend, and then really didn't do anything else for 18 months. So for whatever reason, this past weekend, I said, I really need to get this project done. Jeffrey, are you using your camera as a mirror or something? Why do you keep leaning in and like checking out your eyebrows? What's
No,
happening?
I was like, why is that? I'm
Yeah,
like, is there
like
an
that.
E in the background? I was like, E
Yeah.
True Hollywood Story.
It does look like it's your window or something.
No,
What is
it's
that?
the words from
it's
like the
the
background.
Oh, I did think that too. I was staring at the
I was
E,
like,
but
where's the E coming from? It's been bugging the shit out of me. I apologize.
no, it's all
Come
right.
on,
So
please, something shiny.
I know. So I have to
Well-
give a shout out to Dana for helping me visualize the end of this project. He is
Yay.
a master of using the app called SketchUp to draw and design things. So he helped me visualize where I was hung up on this project and probably why I haven't touched it in 18 months. So, but the good news is we're nearing the finish line, and after like 2-3 nonstop days of just working through it and building things and taking them apart and rebuilding them, I am close to having my home office. So I'll share the photos with you next week.
Just in time to go back to work.
I know.
But it's great because you now have business at home to deal with.
Absolutely. Yes. So
Who knew you were going to start building a network? So exciting.
Yeah, see, I
You're
made like IKEA instructions.
yes.
fun.
And it was very helpful. It
And
didn't
it's
account
a-
for some of my own stupidity, but I worked through that.
I didn't even upload Brian's face. Damn
You
it.
didn't? What are you
No,
thinking?
I forgot. When are we? Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I got Brian's face.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Brian's face.
Yeah, remember?
Ryan's face.
Oh, yes. The T-shirt.
It's brilliant.
It is kind of brilliant.
Yeah, have you ever wanted a Brian shutter on your body? Now you
I-
can have him anytime you want.
Yay.
You want him on a shower curtain, a coaster, you know what I mean? A body pillow, a bath mat, a mouse pad, a clock, a notebook. We got it.
I'm
You
not
can
calling
head
on a Willie.
you can head on over to uncensoredradio.shop and you could pick up a Brian. And did somebody say Bathhouse? He could say a Bathhouse, and you could pick up a what's your emoji? Or, you know, if you like naughty things, there are some naughty sayings. And then you can get it out of a variety of things. A hoodie, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a mask.
You guys
know,
have
all
to
kinds
send
of
me
things.
pictures of your faces so I can do your faces too.
You have my face.
No, I need a picture. You got to do like a thing, like, or something. I don't know. Do a
Should it
thing.
just-
Send me a
My,
picture.
my usual, like,
Yeah, there you go.
Dana's
she's like-
telling a travel story, and I'm like,
It's not even a travel story. It's just about a time I stopped at a gas station, and you're like, and then what happened? You did what? Where?
so anyway, I do apologize that
What?
I'm verklempt.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh,
Talk amongst
I think it's
Nice.
Linda
Nice.
Richford, isn't
I
it?
see where that went.
Oh no, it is.
Who doesn't love a good bathhouse? We know Dana enjoys them.
No, it's Brian. That's his thing. That's the
No,
T-shirt.
That's his thing.
I really think it's Dana. I think Dana
That's young
loves
Brian's
a,
thing.
He loves a good bathhouse.
I wasn't even sure. I thought they were myth until recently. Until Brian, actually.
until Brian
I got-
kept talking about
They've
it.
been
No.
around since they were in
Got the
Roman
clips.
times.
Well,
Got
yeah,
the
but I knew
clips.
about that. But I thought that was just like a cool thing that the old guys did to sit around and like complain about stuff.
They have those on Law and Order SVU
Oh, there's old
all
guys
the
there.
time.
See, they know
You know
Dana.
what?
You're not getting out
They
of this,
know.
buddy. They know you like the bathhouse.
I mean, I would check it out. It's probably a
I
nice,
would check it.
relaxing atmosphere.
They have swings.
We gotta take him. I know. Did I tell you? Brian and I's good friend, 72, calls me. Did I tell you guys about this?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, last
Oh,
time.
okay. Yeah.
That's
Oh.
how we
but
brought
it's
up
week
the bathhouse.
7, so you can bring it up again.
Right, Groundhog's Day. Yeah. Right, exactly. Who doesn't love a good bathhouse?
It's like a sauna, except with people you don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
And you
just like that.
yes. It's craziness. I gotta love him. I just not for me though. Not for me. Like I'd like to take a shower in my clothes. You know what I mean? If I could actually figure out how to make that work out, I would.
Why don't you just do it? I mean, it's basically you're saving a load of laundry.
There's only like one shower for
I don't
everybody.
like it.
It's kind of like the military. Like when I was in the
Kristen,
junior
I feel
ROTC,
like we should just hang up now and let
I
them.
know the conversation just went way over me.
No, I'm just saying I don't like to be naked.
No, my favorite thing is when all three of you think that you're dialed into the same conversation when actually you're having three completely different conversations.
Like, all
It's absolute gold to just go,
We're just sitting watching.
yes. I'm sorry for pointing out the fact that you three are talking about completely different things.
No, but you ever get your socks all dirty wearing them around all day and then just decide to get in the shower with them on because you can scrub them around on the floor and like clean up?
No,
you don't do that?
Never.
No.
That was like the one dude who used to clean his shower with his toilet brush. Thank you.
But I have used toilet bowl cleaner to clean the bottom of the shower pan to get it all nice and white again.
Yes, and
it works really good.
Because you told me about that, I've been doing that, and that's a wonderful hack.
Or you could just use my tile and tub cleaner that I have. That's fabulous. Just saying.
Didn't you just say you were over that?
Yeah,
well, I'm over them, like whatever, but I still love the products. I'm just saying.
Toilet cleaner is like $2 and it lasts like forever. You can use it to clean like everything.
Mine's 40 cents a bottle, bitch.
Oh,
okay.
Right. He doesn't go to the $1.25 store.
$1.25
store.
I guess if I cleaned an industrial amount of bathtubs, I would want your brand. Like if I did a lot of bathtub.
What do you think? I'm buying it by like the 5-gallon bucket?
It sounds like it.
It comes in a little bottle. You can fill the bottle up 12 times. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, Francis.
Tell me more about your little bottles.
Oh, I'm going to tell you about a little bottle.
It was little cans a minute ago.
A little, yeah. You know, I like
little cans, little bottles.
We know you don't like little cans.
Right. I'm like, that's a lie. I'm not even going to finish saying it because it's not true. Not even a little bit true. I like a little waistline.
Ta-da.
Again, we are not having the same conversation.
No,
I was talking about the soda.
I know you were.
20 minutes ago.
I know you were.
Oh, look, even in the comments now, they're trying to explain to different parts of the conversation what the other people mean.
Are you cleaning? No, I don't. Listen, are you kidding me? I'm not cleaning people's tubs. I have people cleaning my tubs.
Our listeners are translating to each other.
You know it's really bad when.
Oh, boy.
Listen, I'm a firm believer in helping the economy by having hired help, okay? I'm not the hired help. I can't do it.
No, I've seen you. All right, now, I've been over your house, and you taught me how to shine wooden floors really, really well.
I'm not saying I'm not capable, but it doesn't mean I'm doing it anymore.
Why are you pointing?
I don't know.
Yes, I know how to shine a piece of wood, darling.
He's being authoritative.
I can shine some wood.
So what are we going to talk about this week?
You made those floors look nice.
What are we going to talk about this week?
Oh, we could remember we were doing Atomic Habits, and you had me read or listen to that
Brene
podcast
Brown.
interview. Yeah. With James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits.
Okay, well, I was going to talk about Notorious KBJ.
What's that?
Ketanji
Brown Jackson.
Who's that?
Excuse me, who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
The newest Supreme Court Justice?
Oh, right.
The Honorable Ketanji Brown Jackson.
It sounds like a hip-hop album.
It really does.
Yeah, but say her name and say it name proudly, because she is the Honorable Ketanji Brown.
It sounds nice. I'm glad it's not like Earl Garrison. That makes me happy.
And she is a rock star.
Good.
Hopefully the country lasts.
Huh?
Even if it doesn't.
I said hopefully the country lasts for her.
She'll outdo the country. Trust me.
Hopefully we can
I
just
don't know.
burn it down.
When we got a black president, that really pissed a lot of people off.
Did it though?
Yeah, it definitely did. We had
I don't
January
know.
6th. It definitely did.
I don't think it got that bad. I think that they were just like, well, I guess we have to get mad about something different now. Everybody's okay with this. So then they just got mad about something different. That's fine.
Oh, they're still big mad on TikTok. One of the other videos was a woman was equating sexual harassment in the workplace to the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida.
Dave is here. I just
No.
Wait, what?
No.
She was saying,
How are they saying?
if you talk sexual in the workplace, you get fired. But it's okay to talk sexual in K through third grade in school. And
Who
I'm
the
like,
hell is talking sexual in K through
nobody's
third
doing
grade?
that.
It's never
Where do
happened.
your kids go to school? That's not
Yeah,
what
where
this
do
is.
your kids go to school?
And then all the people are like, oh, you know, anybody that says anything, they're like, oh, you're pro grooming children. And I'm like, and then they're like, you need to go read the bill. I'm like, did you read the bill? Because that's not what the bill is. I read the bill. It was on my counter.
Well, also, girls can go through puberty at like I think 9 or something. So like third grade, they might want to know about puberty. Like it could be happening in third grade.
Like that's not sexual. You know what's sexualizing your children? Watching a Disney movie and having a sleeping princess get kissed unconsentingly by a prince. How about that? That's sexualizing your kids, bitch.
If you want to know which side of the aisle is a bunch of pedophiles, you should ask who's always got fucking children on their mind. It's the Republicans. How many times have they all been caught for sleeping with children? Many times. How many of them tap their foot on the floor in a bathroom stall so someone could come over and, you know?
Is that what
Republicans?
Is that what
every
you
single
do
time.
in a bathhouse? You just tap your foot on the floor?
You don't even got to tap your foot.
Oh.
You just spread them. Oh,
Spread the word?
the door. Spread the
word.
doors open.
Spread the doors. Oh.
Oh.
We're so we're the Honorable Katana Sword.
No, it's Katanji. If you
Okay.
can say Zach Galifianakis, you can say Katanji.
Katanji. No,
Yeah.
it's not that I couldn't say it. I just couldn't remember because it was the first time I heard it.
They put that poor woman through the ringer.
girl.
They asked
They
her to
did.
define what a woman was.
Which
And
there's no legal definition.
I got in this entire argument with my mother today because she's like, it's simple. A woman has 2 X chromosomes. And I said, absolutely not.
According to a biologist, according to a lawyer, there is not a law that defines what a man or a woman is.
Because a trans woman does not have 2 X chromosomes. A person born with both genitalia does not have both chromosomes.
How?
There's people that are born with 3 chromosomes, like an XX and a Y.
You got to fill in for
what do they
Dana
look
why you're talking about this and why it was
Is
an issue
Katanji
during
Brown a trans
No.
person?
No.
She was, but when they did Barrett Coney and were asking her questions, and Ted Cruz was asking her questions, and all the Republicans were asking her questions were as simple as, do you play the piano? Does your family play the piano?
Ted Cruz wanted to know if
you love
babies
going
are racist.
Yeah,
He
do
wanted
you
to
love
know
going
if
to
his beard
church?
looked good.
And when they were asking Ketanji Brown Jackson questions, it was, can you define what a woman is? Can you define what a woman is? And she asked, well, there is no definition for a woman. And she goes, oh, it's really that hard for you to define a woman? And Ketanji Brown Jackson said, there is no definition of a woman because there is not the definition of a woman.
And the thing that's really annoying is that every single person on that Judiciary Committee, with the exception of like 1 or 2, are lawyers. So they already know that.
Yes.
Like all these things that they were asking her about, they already know the answers to. They're just being disingenuous.
Yes. And then they have, thank you, Dave, another good point. And then Ted Cruz is, has these children's books up and he says,
Ta-da.
are these babies racist? Are we making babies racist? And it's like,
Can
no.
I? Oh my god! I would. If there was a video of like racist babies having a conversation, I'm not gonna lie, I would watch it and probably laugh.
But babies don't see.
No, they don't. There's not a racist baby in the world.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. It doesn't.
But
It never.
if somebody made a racist baby video, it might be funny.
The fact of the matter is, though, they put Coney Bryan through like pampering
The
her.
dumbest, ridiculous.
Not even questions. Just
She was so guaranteed a seat. She didn't even bring anything with her to look at or reference. She just sat there.
And then
you know what? And you know what else? Before you go on, she didn't even know the 5 rights that are allotted under the First Amendment. She forgot that you're allowed to redress your government. That's the most important one. She didn't remember that.
I mean, this woman sat through a barrage of disgusting, vile language with her held so high, and the picture of her daughter looking at her should strike fear in millions, because the picture of her daughter looking at her the way she is should put fear in people, because that is the youth that we need to bring up, because her daughter is saying, heck yeah, that's my mom, and that's who I'm going to grow up to be like. Because there are young women, young black girls, young white girls, doesn't matter the nationality or race, looking at her like that is who I'm going to be. I mean, if we could pick things for a scoutess to be, she ticks them all off. When 181 scoutesses before had never even had a law degree, why is Lindsey Graham saying, oh, she's got all the qualifications, but I can't stand behind her?
Stands behind. Lady Graham. Hate her. Hate her. Ladybug Graham.
Clarence Thomas can rape a woman, but he's been sitting on there for the last 20 years.
And his wife could help overthrow the government.
Yeah, and his wife was part of the January 1st insurrection.
They were just too terrible at it to actually get it done.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll step off my soapbox now, Jeffrey. Sorry. Yes, everything is alleged.
Just saying.
No, Lindsey Graham's definitely gay. Sue me, bitch. I'd love to go through Discovery.
Oh my god. So how we ended up this way was we started talking about bathhouses and Ketanji Brown. And
not in the same sentence.
No. Well, I mean, how can you not talk about a Republican and think about a bathhouse? I mean, it just, 2 and 2 go together. It happens. So, yeah. Now, what do you do when you're in a situation when you have somebody in your life? So, for me, I have a foster daughter, okay? And most of you guys know when I come back to town, I'm throwing her a baby shower. She has nobody to invite. Because family's a disaster, right? My family's a disaster. So I'm like, in that situation, like, what do you do?
Don't you just invite people you like and cater it and have them come and show up and hang out with you?
Well, yeah, but it's so hard for like them to have support, and when they don't have that, how do you give somebody that
support?
Yeah, like, how do you? I mean, yeah, like I can invite the people that I know and care about, but aside from that, like, what else can you do? Any ideas?
Nothing.
So wait, she doesn't have, like, what about friends or anything like that?
Nope.
My idea would be to just...
But she got pregnant, so she knows at least one other person.
Yeah, they're coming. That one's coming.
Does he have any?
Do they have family?
Mm-mm.
Jeez.
Not a good situation.
I say
Well,
you invite your friends and
Does
just
she,
celebrate
does she,
them.
does she have a job? Like, does she have coworkers?
She's a job. Yeah, coworker.
No.
Mm-mm.
Really good relationship with her favorite checkout person at the store.
Right, but this is why it was so hard to make a guest list. And I'm like, what
Yeah.
do you do? Right? So that's why I'm like, okay, I'll get the party planner, we'll get the caterer. So even if it's 10 people, right? It's a shindig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what day is that? That's Sunday?
No, it's
Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh.
At 11.
Not
The
this Saturday.
23rd.
The
Where's it
20th.
be?
23rd. At my house.
What
Jesus Christ,
in-
Dana.
Yes, in Auburn.
Okay.
Don't state street addresses.
Right, exactly.
It's at 11. I better
Don't
put
say
that.
that.
Don't say
I better.
street
I
addresses.
gotta put it on the calendar.
Holy
So,
cow.
but this is like the recurring theme, right? For me, like with these people, like even with my kids, like this is why for us and our family, like I do not make a big deal out of holidays or birthdays. We don't have big birthday parties. We don't have big holidays. And I try not to make them a big deal at all because I don't want the kids to have this false sense of holidays or, we're having all these people around and then all of a sudden one day it's gone because that was a really traumatizing thing for me. Anybody else have that happen? No? Anything?
Well, we've never, I mean, I think we've talked about this before. Our family always kept events pretty small anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, what would have been unusual would be to have a large crowd for something like that. So our gatherings were always small. And so I didn't have anything to compare it to. And just grateful for whatever celebration there was. So I wouldn't worry about it.
I mean, I always had like family, like blood family, and like family you choose. Like friends who become family at like stuff with us. But they were never. We never had like big shindigs either.
Do you want to hear about what it was like for when I turned 21?
Oh gosh.
Yes, you do.
I was really excited, and when I had to work until like 3, and so I got out of work, and I had $200, and I went to Wegmans and I bought so much beer, and then I went to the liquor store, and I also bought different types of vodka and such, and then I went to a tobacco store and I bought cigars. And I was like, this is going to be the classic 20. This is going to be crazy. We're all going to get crazy. And then I went home and I started calling people. I'm like, hey, you coming over for my birthday? And they're like, yeah, I'll probably be there around 7. And wait, you coming to my birthday? Yeah, I'll probably be there around 8. And then around 10 o'clock when nobody showed up, I started to drink the alcohol on my own.
Oh, no.
And then around 11:30, I was crying and yelling at my mom, and then I fell asleep on the floor. And I was 21 and one day. And I felt really gross that next day.
I bet.
My mom
you
thought it was
hungover?
hilarious. She thought it was very funny.
Well, she also liked to scrape ham off the bone with her
I was like,
fingernails.
with the nails.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, this was right before she like threw me out and I had to live in my car. So she thought it was great that I didn't have any friends. She thought that was hilarious.
She might be evil, Dana.
Yeah, she did her best.
She tried.
I have a question.
Yo,
What organ is to the right of your belly button? Is that where your appendix is?
I think
Liver.
it's your intestine.
It's your intestines.
Yeah, it's like your small intestine.
Okay. You have like a stabbing pain.
Wait, was that for
you
Dana's
got-
mom?
You got to fart.
No, I don't have gas.
Not yet.
No.
I don't think your mom was ever right about that.
Maybe you have a polyp. Or an ovarian cyst.
No, that would be lower, I feel like.
That would be lower. I've had those.
What if it's olive pit?
Did you eat a lemon seed? Sometimes that.
Do you have diverticulitis?
It's a tumor.
My mom has.
We
it.
are not Google. You should not. You should not use your friends for medical diagnosis.
Okay,
She's got a
You-
pulled muscle.
You have a vestal twin.
Dana was trying really hard earlier to talk about the book.
I did.
Why
I
don't we
tried-
do that? He tried to
did.
do that.
I
So
didn't try that hard.
yeah.
Dude, I tried to get us a topic, man, and it just
No, just put the book up. I want to talk about that.
holy shit.
We finished it, right?
This is like watching a car crash.
Look
It
at this.
is.
You know what? Do you know what this is? This is a turkey call.
Oh my god.
I thought we were holding stuff up. You got the book up.
Yes.
I don't have anything to hold on.
How do I hold that?
Can we just pretend this week didn't happen?
Yes, we're gonna delete this bitch.
Let's try and get everybody to hold the book.
I can't. Why can't I get my hands to face the right fucking way? I just don't care.
There, it's kind of like I'm holding it.
There.
Fuck this book.
Okay.
I don't even have the bell.
He
with
cursed
me.
at it.
Maybe we should use that when we swear, the turkey
This
call.
is literally
it's-
the
it's
worst
not
show
mine.
ever.
Put it on my
It's
ear.
terrible. So
Well, everyone's got to have a bottom, so at least here we are.
This will be our best one. Everyone will watch this one. They'll be like, "Oh my god, have you seen these guys?"
what is wrong with these people?
Watch, this will be the one that goes viral.
That's what's gonna happen. Then how do we recreate that? Well, we're gonna have to start drinking before every.
We scared everybody away this week. It's like we don't even know what. No, I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
How about some what's okay, the book. There's
No,
a
I
book.
do want to talk about the book. I wanted to talk about the end of the book and about how, and it was actually something Dave asked last week about why bad habits are more attractive, so to speak, right? Well, the fourth law gets into that. In order for a good habit to stick, it has to be something attractive. And the part of that I found really fascinating about this was how, like Procter and Gamble and Wrigley Gum and different companies figured out that in order for people to continually use their products, they had to make them. There's a book, people. I know, right, Dave? But it talked about how people would continue to do things that were good habits if there was a reward, if it was attractive, if there was something good about it. So they went back in time to when gum, for the longest time, gum was just something people chewed, but it had no flavor. But it was once they added spearmint, peppermint,
wonder why.
cinnamon.
Like,
I
why
don't
did
know.
you chew gum with no flavor?
I don't know, but once they
Like,
added the
when-
flavor,
No, when you were in
That's what made it
like
take off.
elementary school and you weren't allowed to chew gum, didn't you ever like chew on like a little wad of paper just so you had something to kind of keep your mouth busy?
no,
No.
that sounds
We're
terrible.
all like, no.
I did.
I mean, there was times where I'd watch a movie where I'd be bobbing on something, but I mean, I wasn't chewing on
school?
a piece of paper. Not at school. I said at home
Like,
watching a
what?
movie.
You did go to Catholic school.
That's why I had to ask.
No, Dana. Why not? All right.
Sorry,
Well,
Kelly.
I chewed on
Chewing
paper.
gum, no flavor.
It's like
It
a
lost the flavor on the bedpost
mild-
overnight.
mild
Well-
version of pica.
That
You
zoom.
got your pica
zoom,
right here.
jumping all over the place. Holy cow! Yeah.
So Wrigley's determined that by adding flavor,
The
that
spearmint.
it was rewarding people with flavor.
So the
We'll need
habit. That's the thing. You need to have instant gratification for a habit to become a habit. Delayed gratification doesn't work. People, you're not going to do something because it may benefit you later. It's also the same reason why we don't break bad habits, because very few bad habits have immediate harm. It's over the long term that they do, you know. But
Yeah.
what it got me thinking about how much our food industry has capitalized on that. You know, the great lengths that they go to make things absolutely irresistible. You know, the whole you can't just have one.
Sugar
With a
and
label.
salt.
Yes, or the perfect crunch or the perfect texture, and how that really it doesn't just feed into habits, it feeds into addiction. And
Mhm.
so for me, having the book end on that note, I thought was very interesting because it shows how quickly we can either take a path of creating new and better habits, or we can go down the path of addiction. And they're really very they're far apart in what the desirability is, but they're very close together in human nature and how we do things, right?
Yeah.
So um
I liked how it talked about finding things that you're already like predisposed to be good for, like
Mhm.
genetically and stuff like that. Like I think they used Michael Phelps and another runner guy. If they had switched bodies but did the same sport, that they wouldn't even qualify for the Olympics just based on their body type. But they both found the sport that like used their body type to the fullest advantage. So they were able to get just a little bit better, which made them the best.
right.
So yeah, I thought that was really interesting because sometimes we do things that are like not enjoyable, hard for us. We're not learning anything. You get bored and stop doing it.
I wonder why you don't stick with it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like work.
That is like work.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
I'm
that
back.
re-
House is falling apart.
Your dog
No,
made something.
Every,
okay.
no,
That's okay.
we've already decided, Kristen, we're deleting this whole episode. Like this is
This
a
is a
train
mess
wreck
of-
of all train wrecks. Of everybody's just completely scattered.
I am really holding this family together.
Thank you, Dana.
No, actually, Dave is. Dave is the
Dave.
one.
Thank you,
Dave's the
Dave.
one trying to keep us focused and on topic. So
Dave,
David.
that's interesting.
He said, think about when Luke came over from Australia before COVID hit. He was absolutely bonkers and was going to Walmart on a daily basis, spending like $100 some odd on junk food because you can't get that in Australia. They don't have the garbage shit that we have here.
No.
No way.
And either if it wasn't Walmart going to buy junk food
weren't
and
you
like
taking him to Taco Bell too?
I wasn't. They were like
Ugh.
obsessed with the fast food because it's all
Yeah.
different here. Like
Yeah.
he was like, "This is amazing." I'm like, stop eating it." Like, and then he felt like shit. I'm like, "Stop! What are you doing?" And even like the some of the booze that we have here, they can't get over there because it's poison. Like I'm like, we literally put poison in our bodies. And when I see people like, "Oh, we need to boycott Coca-Cola because they supported this one," or "We need to boycott Pepsi because they support that one," I'm like, how about we just boycott them because they're fucking killing people? How about that?
Yeah,
Right.
what about the
I mean-
entire gas station refrigerator section filled with energy everything? Like,
I mean, I moved to Europe. I moved to France, and in the first 4 months, I lost 65 pounds
Wow.
because all you eat, you bought what you ate that day. You walked everywhere. I mean, still had a pain au chocolat whenever I wanted one. And every single day for lunch, I had an epinard and feta, which was basically a flatbread with spinach and feta. And I drank my fair amount. But I lost 60 pounds because everything was fresh and you walk every day,
Yeah, the lifestyle is different.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have all the preservatives and all this garbage that we have in all of our food.
Mhm.
Yeah, they don't. Most of the world doesn't even allow high fructose corn syrup. Like it's against the law to
Yeah, I mean-
produce with.
I started Weight Watchers again, and I'm down 25.8 pounds as of last week. I went to the doctor's today and another 2 pounds this week. And
Congratulations.
it just,
Yeah, that's
Yay.
awesome.
that is
Okay.
good
Good
work.
job.
but it's like I've stopped eating everything out and I make everything myself.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's what you got to do.
but I enjoy, that's something that I enjoy, but it's easier to know what's going in my body.
That's one of the first steps that we've done to like try to eat healthier is like not eating out anymore. Like just doing meals every night at home.
Yeah. Air fryer salmon, very good.
Mm.
400 degrees, 10 minutes. Perfect.
The air fryer cooks everything.
We use our air fryer for everything.
Yeah, me too.
Air fryer salmon, fantastic.
Air fryer.
No, and Dave said the cousin couldn't find a wide range of veggies. No, well, I now like I mean I guess I don't know where in New York your cousin was. In central New York, I feel like we have a
We have
pretty
great food.
wide range. We don't have, I think, different veggies, right? We have pretty kind of like standard vegetables. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
don't have like
And high quality too.
we
There-
don't
there's
have
stores you can go to get different.
exotic
Yeah.
vegetables. But in like the Midwest down here, the produce is absolutely garbage.
Really?
Garbage. You go into the store and you're picking out which eggplant has the least mold on it, which pepper is the least wrinkly and rotten. It's appalling. And I'm like,
Wow.
you wonder why these people are not healthy down here. They don't have an organic section. You can't buy organic stuff down here.
Why everybody's buying preprepared frozen foods.
You know what I mean? If you go to the burger section that's like 90-10 has like two things in it. Where the most meat with the biggest fat content is,
the
5
80-20 is the
the 5 aisles. It's like it really definitely explains a lot about the the area where you're in.
Yeah, I mean, around us, we have a lot of food desert because, the food desert, which is like you're speaking of, because we have Philadelphia, which has got major markets, but we've got Chester, which is a suburb right outside of Philadelphia, which is smack between us and Philly, but you also have a lot of people that rely on public transportation, but there are 0 grocery stores within the radius of public transportation. There's maybe a Dollar General and like 5 fast food places.
That's horrible.
That's what there is. And that is, welcome to America and our food desert. And we wonder why we're the most obese nation in the world.
That's basically the whole south side of Syracuse. Is there's not one grocery store on the south half of Syracuse. There's only like corner store bodegas. I don't even think they have like Dollar Trees.
Yeah.
No.
It's ridiculous.
They have good soul food down there, though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They got some good restaurants.
Yeah, see, there's nothing like. I mean, even in the big city down here, I haven't like gone to a restaurant that I've been like blown away by. There's been okay food, you know what I mean, but they're like kind of just bigger. Not like an Applebee's chain, you know what I mean, but a higher end chain kind of place. I haven't gone to like a local owned restaurant and been like, oh, this is good. Like they've all been like,
this is not good.
Definitely can't go out in public down there anymore.
I'm like, what the? I'm like, gee, you know what I mean? I'll be like, I look at the waitress, I'm like, y'all just really do serve this person food with a smile, huh? And they think I'm being funny. And I'm like, I'm dead serious. This is cardboard. This is horrible. Like,
Have you ever watched like the show Kitchen Nightmares or whatever with Gordon Ramsay?
It's this whole damn area. These people and my mother would get along great.
I'm serious. Some of them restaurants, they just literally scoop shit out and throw it in the microwave.
I got one time I stopped at a diner on my way back from Pennsylvania because I've always found that usually you can stop at a diner and it's a diner, like it's diner food, but like it'll be all right. It's like home cooked kind of diner food. I can eat that. And so I stopped and they were talking about it was Friday night special. Yeah, we were coming back from getting fireworks, and there was like the Friday night special was like chicken riggies or something, and I swear to God, there is nothing on my plate that didn't come out of a can. Like you could tell that every single thing on my plate came out of a can. Like I'm pretty sure the chicken came out of a can. Like
I think this is why I don't like it. My grandmother, my mother's mom, who's not Italian.
That thing jumped right out of me.
She's the toast with ketchup chick. Okay. They don't spice it. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, my entire
Toast with
life
ketchup?
growing up, yes, toast with ketchup. Everybody in my family does it.
That's great.
I never saw a real clove of garlic. I was an adult before I ever saw what a real like clove of garlic looked like. We had garlic salt and powder maybe in my house. That was it. There's no spices, and they love diner food, and I always thought it was gross. And the first time I ever went to Hunter's, and it said curly fries with cheese, and I was like, oh, this might be good. Okay, I got excited. They brought those curly fries out with a piece of square American cheese on it, not even melted.
Yeah.
Okay, now when I tell you Hunter's Diner, it's this diner in Auburn, New York. Okay, it's like a tin can on the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they were insulted that you didn't get the gravy fries.
Do you know that's owned by Joe Biden's first wife's family?
Well,
What?
they need
Yeah.
help. Okay, when you're gonna hand me
It's
curly
been open for a long
fries
time.
with a slice of American cheese on it, not melted, I wanted to slap the bitch. I was so insulted. Now,
Well, she died, but
this was years ago. I was drunk and young. And I was like, I don't want this. What is this? What is this? I was like, this is rude. This is insulting. How you going to hand this to a fat person? It's not even melted on the fries.
They have a
Like-
heat lamp even though.
Oh,
That's the
my
crazy thing.
God. I couldn't even handle it. How you going to hand somebody some curly fries with cheese with not melted cheese on it? I hate that fucking place. I'm not doing it. I can't. Don't take me to no diner.
Maybe it was a joke just for you.
Let me
Could've
ask
been.
this question. All right, so we know most places are garbage, but if you had to pick a chain that you feel is reliable, a chain restaurant place that you would go, that you would kind of look forward to going to, what would it be? I have a couple.
I like Core.
Core Life?
Oh,
Core
yes.
Life.
Core Life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
That's
Mhm.
always good.
I don't know what that is.
It's like
It's a salad
Chipotle for
joint.
salads. Yeah, they have like salad and
Soup
grain bowls.
salads.
They're so good.
Yeah. It's like very healthy.
Chipotle is safe too. I mean, I'll always go to Chipotle.
Never been to a Chipotle.
It's just like Mesa
Chipotle's fun.
Grande.
I love Mesa Grande.
I love Mesa Grande too.
Yeah.
There's 2 locations. There's
No,
one in
there's
Camillus
only
now.
one.
No, they closed the Camillus.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
COVID
didn't
made
make
them
it.
close.
I don't know. I feel bad because our buddy, runs that place. But damn, they got some shitty employees.
Yeah,
What, in Camillus?
he knows.
No, in Auburn, I'm like, oh God. I'm like,
It's-
once in a while, I'll just message him and be like,
Dude,
Like,
it's
I don't
not even.
care.
He
I don't-
goes through it. He's like, I wish I could just hire somebody that would work.
I'm just like, I just want you to know, like, I get it, but this is what's going on. So whoever's working, like, go custom. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
jeez.
Texas
Like-
Roadhouse when Craig was there.
Oh,
I like
Texas
Texas.
Roadhouse.
They're
Yeah.
Oh
great.
yeah, that's.
But-
You can throw the peanuts on the floor. You get Cotton Eye
Yeah.
Joe on your birthday. Why not?
But
Cotton
after,
Eye Joe.
after he left, it went to hell in a handbasket.
Isn't that a sex?
Red
I
Lobster
know.
isn't bad.
No.
Oh, you don't like seafood?
I get sick every
Those
time I eat
biscuits, though, bitch. I could sit
That's
there.
what I
You
mean,
could,
biscuits.
I'll
Those biscuits
watch
Better
are
be
nice.
biscuits.
I'm not
You
saying.
can bite the head off that lobster right in front of me, bitch, and I'll just sit there with a basket of biscuits. It'll be fine.
You know what? It makes me feel terrible within a half an hour of eating it, but I don't care. I like Chick-fil-A as much as I don't like their politics. I don't like the way I feel after, and I can't stop eating.
Their
it.
lemonade is really good.
I hate their chicken as
I'm
You did what?
I'm sorry.
That's it.
I couldn't help it. You were like, I like Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, you gotta go. I'm just kidding. I love you.
Oh no, it's all right. I don't like anything about the restaurant, and I don't even like the way I feel after I eat it. But God,
I
love
actually
their chicken
hate-
sandwiches.
Really? I actually like it drives me crazy that everything tastes like pickles now. Like you can't go to McDonald's or anything. It's like their fucking chicken tastes like pickles. It's nasty.
I did
I
not know
love
that.
pickles. There's nothing wrong with
No,
pickles.
I like pickles too, but my chicken, I don't want it brined in fucking pickles. Like that's gross. Chicken fillet.
Oh,
Didn't know they do that.
I made a chicken dish one night, and it was, you did it in pickled juice. Oh my God, it was so good.
That's Chick-fil-A. That's their like signature.
So good.
Well then, bitch, go get you a Chick-fil-A, honey.
No, I haven't done it. There was one sandwich they had years
I'm
and
mad
years
about
ago. I haven't been there in forever because I couldn't figure out what chicken sandwich I like. But yeah, no, bitch, listen, I don't care
I
if
don't
they don't
really
like
like
the guineas or
flavors
not.
to-
I think
What
I
about
won't go in there.
What about Panda Express?
I've never been.
Their
Panda Express is good.
honey walnut shrimp is good.
Mm-hmm.
For a hamburger, I like Five Guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In-N-Out Burger.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
In-N-Out
no burgers.
burgers.
good
I've
too,
never
yeah.
been to an
Did
In-N-Out
we not?
burger.
Did not the three of us discuss that we were going to go to Dallas just to go to?
Right.
Oh my God, it's
I'm
so
like,
good.
when I found out there's an In-N-Out Burger less than 6 hours away from me, I told Lidge, as soon as we get back from New York, the following week, bitch, we're going to Texas. I don't care if they
We
don't like
going to
women,
Texas.
women or the gays. We're going to get a
Oh,
burger, animal
I thought
style.
I thought of something. It's like a
Carl's
different
Jr.
version of Taco Bell, but it's only buffalo. Kelly, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Mighty Taco.
Mighty Taco.
Oh, Mighty
Yes!
Oh, I love Mighty Taco.
I had
Or
never been to
Frito.
Mighty Taco.
It's not good, but I
Gross.
love it.
Yes, it is
Never.
good.
There
It
was
is.
one in North Syracuse for a little while.
Oh,
But it
I
didn't do
love
very well.
Mighty
Yeah.
Taco so much.
Oh, there
Like
was. I was.
Dog meat.
It really is like dog
It
meat.
is
and
like
it's
dog meat,
great
yeah.
dog meat.
Well, you gotta get the chicken. You can't get beef at Taco Bell either. You gotta get the chicken, kids.
Ugh. It comes in a bag.
I love if you go out west of Del Taco. Ooh, carne asada is a thing. I gotta tell you, it's not good.
what else?
All right, we made it. We survived. We hit the hour mark.
Just
Okay, we
barely. I
gotta
don't know.
Fuck. Okay, we gotta go. We love you. Thanks for tuning in and sticking
Oh,
with
I
us.
broke it.
Ha.
I broke the
Ha, ha,
turkey
ha.
thing.
We were so bad it broke the turkey collar.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's not mine.
You're in
Oh.
trouble.
It is
That
now.
doesn't sound like a turkey anymore.
You broke it. You own it.
Get you a steak chalupa.
Chalupa.
He's breaking other people's shit. Okay, kids, we'll see you next week. Make sure tomorrow. Tomorrow
No.
night, the Blood and Vampire interview we taped a few weeks back is airing. Make sure you tune in for that because
Oh, I love them.
it's just magic. If you haven't checked them out, go look them up on TikTok. Blood and Vampire. They remake music videos, and they're Vampire and Blood, and they ain't got no teeth. So make sure you tune in for that. It's real special. And then, we'll be back on Thursday.
I fixed it.
And turkey collar.
Thank you,
Okay,
Dan.
kids. Bye. We'll see you next. See ya. Bye.
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 Bye,